smaller than the ones I was getting.
Well, it's smaller than the ones you were getting. I must be a rookie then.
Hey, a fish is a fish. If you walk away catching something, it's better than nothing.
Hey, it's first bite today.
I've gotten skunked plenty of times where I go home like, I'm done with this shit. All right, I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, take care. Well, here we go. First fish of the morning. Finally got started. Now that Clint has arrived, we've actually got some activity. So I don't know if he brought the fish or what. If he brought the fish, he needs to do better and get some bigger ones. But we've started our Canada Day session. Not a bad little start, guys. Now we have to do better. I just turned it off. That was a good run. I was stuck in the mud over there. I don't get my foot out. Yeah, they go straight that way, right into the much bigger, but a little bit bigger. Darker fish, a little higher in the shoulders. But what a run. Absolute awesome take. Which is what we were waiting for. Lots and lots of liners. Didn't miss that one run. It's just taking a long time for the fish to get on us today. But they are getting on us. We're finding them. Now we just need the other guys to get into some fish, and it'll be a party. Woo woo, Canada Day, party. I'm sick, dude. I'm just being weird. I can't help it. I am not my normal, well-collected self.
Yeah.
Oh, he come off?
Yeah.
How would he feel?
Probably a small fish. Yeah, he's a little guy.
What did I just do? I just sat down.
I like that. The water. I like what
Nope. Don't go anywhere. Well, we're not getting any monsters today. It's important that we're getting bites now that we've got some activity. This one's got his fins all chewed right up. But not bad. Keeping busy, getting some bites now. It would have been nice to see yours. That was a good run. Yeah. Well, I guess we just got to keep at it until we get into something a little bit heavier. Now that we're starting to find some of them.
We've got the fish in our area.
You and I have got our spots right at least.
Yep.
Someone has to run the camera.
It's not his job to catch fish.
True that.
His words. I disagree.
How many videos have I said that in?
Like every video.
But you might as well fish because you can, right?
Yep.
If we were salmon fishing or whatever, well, that's a little different.
I don't need to do a rig talk, do I? Maybe I should.
It's up to you.
Slightly different than last time. Next fish I'll do a rig talk. And yours is different, so if you get one, you have to do a rig talk as well.
That's easy. It's basic hair rig.
For the lead, and this yellow piece of plastic. So that last, you keep moving between that far spot and that close spot.
I move out, they move in. I move in, they move out.
But that last cast I had was the cast that went short.
Short. It's basically the line that I'm on right
That was
now.
my clint cast, yeah.
That spot is where I am right now.
Yeah, I like.
Inside the weeds, I don't get to my rod right away. It doesn't take me too much to the weeds.
Yeah, see, that's what they're doing to me, is they're getting me right in those weeds right away.
But you're also like a foot away from those weeds.
Yeah, fishing as close to them as I can. Just because I think that's where the bigger ones are going to cruise. I don't think the big ones are out in the open. I think that's where the small ones are. They're just all roaming around in groups of 2 or 3 fish, just finding whatever loose bit of bait. I think the big one's going to be staying to the weeds. Now, where the mirrors are, I don't know. Probably. Where's your line? This way? Yeah, I think that's where the mirrors are. I'll tell you right now, though, if you get one in front of us, I'm going to put you in the water. It's okay. I'll take one for the team. I'm still getting liners. I'm telling you, trying to get that boilie out of the cage.
I lost the last boilie on that mixer.
Literally the only thing left in my cage from here.
Is the boilie?
But you see what the problem is? I have an oat over my hook point.
There you go.
But yeah, this is all you need. If you run out of hack bait, like if they eat it all, they will go nuts trying to get that boilie out of here. And a lot of times that's what saved me. Like I've gotten my fish well after you know the bait's been destroyed. So they're not getting any bigger, but we are still getting bites. Clint's still getting good liners. Oh, now my glasses are wet. You get out of here. Get. Come on. Oh. So Clint's getting really good whacks, really good line bumps. So the fish are definitely over in his area. Despite how much bait you've put out, Goldie, you're just not getting the activity. The odd bump here and there. You move out deep, they get on your bait in the shallows. You move in the shallows, they get on your bait in the deep.
I'm fishing for the big fish.
Oh, okay. You're chasing that 40.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, we're having fun. We're having a nice morning out. You know, talking with a lot of locals as they walk their dogs and come through. Some guys have been fishing this morning. A few of them doing well. They say there's a lot of fish down at that end, but we don't want to go to that end. We like it where we are. The fish will come to us at some point, so maybe I'll talk a little bit more in detail about my rig, because the last time we were here, I'm doing something just slightly different. Only really one change. So why don't we go over that now, and then I'll get my line back out. All right, so quick rig talk. Almost everything about the last time we were here is the same. One small difference. Still using this Ronnie rig with a kind of a double pop-up. I have to say, after the last session here where I did so well, and today again doing well, I'm starting to believe in this a little bit, you know, actually having it work for me. I did drop down to a size 4 hook this time instead of the size 2. Maybe that's why I'm getting the smaller ones, I don't know. But just a simple change, just because I was out of ring swivels and I had to accommodate the swivel I had. So yeah, just to drop the size of the hook down. The other change I made was the lead. Instead of molding the bait around the lead like we did last time, which Goldie is still doing, this time I went with one of the Monster Carp Tackle cage feeders, the inline cage feeders. They have a couple of different styles available. This is the one I prefer, where you've got weight at both ends, anti-tangle sleeve at the top, and then just that cage in the middle. This is my preferred style. I've done really well with this in the past. Just mold the bait in and around that. Not too big, it holds it in there really well. And some of the fish that are coming in, even after it's been out there a while, fish are coming in and there's still pack bait left in the cage. Now I've already joked about it a little bit this morning, but one of the things that I always do whenever I use a cage feeder like this is I stuff a Monster Carp Tackle boilie in there. Now any boilie will work, doesn't matter what company you prefer to use. Just get a 15 or a 16 mil boilie shoved inside the cage feeder. I don't know why, I can't really explain it. It just seems odd that they would put so much effort into that, but if this has been out there a while and you're convinced that the pack bait's been broken down and gone, whether it be from, you know, carp moving it around or little fish, that boilie will always be there until it breaks down itself, which usually takes a couple hours. And I don't know, having that boilie in there, I didn't get any bites until I had that. So there's something to that little trick. But yeah, just this one's the coconut, the new coconut cream boilies. Normally I would have the pineapple crush boilies in there, but yeah, almost identical to last time, still doing the job. Goldie's using the same tactic as last week, so if you've watched our last video from this spot, you'll already know about that setup. Clint is doing something different. Hopefully he'll get one in and we can take a look at his rig. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this back out. still going. My spot's really doing well. I think I'm gonna have to cast Goldie's line out to mine, just so we can get him a bite. Oh wait, no, you're waiting for a 40, right?
Right.
Get anything?
Oh, he's little.
Oh, he's, look at the head shakes. The tip is just going nuts.
Told ya. Just the wrong rod. I wonder if you could noodle some catfish in here. There's some nice holes there.
Well, just on the other side of that tree, that's where I was when I scared this fish out to the bank. You probably, like right off the corner of the reef there, you probably bait the heck out of that for a nice well.
I guarantee there's catfish in there. You can noodle. Big
But
holes.
maybe that's what I scared out there.
Maybe.
Well, there's a 7-pound rock. A lot of weed. A little bit better, not a terrible amount better, but put up good scrap. I thought he was much smaller the way he started head shaking at first, but nice set of shoulders starting to form in on this fish. I'm gonna take a break because I'm sick of doing all the work for these guys. So yeah, it's their turn. Step it up, Clint.
I went and had a leak and caught a fish.
It's funny, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
What a tangled mess that was, man. He took me right through like every weed bed. I'm telling you, this is the trick. Put a boilie in the cage feeder.
And the trick doesn't work?
Oh, did you put a boilie in the cage feeder?
Yeah.
If you can't catch a fish, then it's just a Goldie issue. Finally? You're stuck in the alarm.
I am.
You were just walking over there to change your rig, weren't you?
I were sitting on the baiting needle right now.
So now you know you don't need to change your bait.
Now I need to have a temper tantrum to go home.
Yeah, I would too. I honestly don't understand why you had like a good solid take that stayed on.
I don't see any head shakes, Goldie.
Oh, Clint,
I'm sorry.
I figured it out. The top half of your rod is twisted to the right instead of being straight. Yeah. You totally jinxed yourself. That's the issue. That and it's not a withy pool rig.
I'll say it after.
How long is it going to take you to pull this fish in, Goldie? 45 minutes?
He's got a big one on. I didn't see one head shake yet.
No, the only shaking is him doing this.
Where did he go, George? Where did he go?
Whoa, did it again. Those legs are long.
Yes, they are.
He's got a 1 pounder in 40 pounds of meat.
Oh, look at that.
You got no bait.
Hey, look at that.
Now we know why you're not getting any bumps.
Yeah.
Now, from now on, every time you get one of those hard whacks, bring it in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, that's a fish.
I only said that because I wasn't expecting to see in a high double.
Well, I said it's a good fish and no head shakes.
I'll go 15, 16, maybe a bit more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's a fish.
Sorry. Thanks. Okay. Well, like I said earlier, I was looking for a bigger fish, so found him.
Chunky one.
Chunky. Chunky monkey.
It's got to be like 35, 36 inches.
Inches. Well, he's got a bite out of his tail too. But yeah. There we go. I was gonna say that's a little
That's
bit.
a long dorsal fin. Look at that.
Wow.
Goes almost right to his tail. Usually like over here, right?
It's like somebody with stumpy legs, except he's got a stumpy tail.
Yeah.
Hey, Clint?
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Hey, your little boilie trick didn't work. My boilie fell out.
It fell out.
Oh.
It worked.
Well, I don't think it was because of that. I think it was because of patience. Need more patience. So, look at this mess. I think I really messed up my rig. Whatever. So, unlike John, I am fishing 18-pound mono. Do you know what company it is? Isn't it like?
That's 15. That's Gardner GTHD 15 pounds.
I thought it was 18. You had the 15-pound on yours.
No, that the purple Witchwood line is 18.
Oh, okay.
This is the 15-pound Gardner GTHD high vis, which is weird because it's gray, and it
I
disappears.
was gonna say, whose high vis is that?
I don't know. The label says high vis, but it's like completely opposite.
Wow. Okay.
It's like in vis.
So I was running an inline lead, and then I changed to the cage feeder because John was catching so many fish. Anti-tangle, single hair, same basic rig I
Single
always
hair
use.
as opposed to like 4 hairs.
4 hairs.
Couple rig.
Oh, super supple. But unlike John, who is using a pop-up system, I was using a bottom bait with a Monster Carp coconut boilie and whatever that pink thing was that you gave me.
Oh, that was half the cell pop-up.
Okay, half a cell in pink. So yeah, so I was more on the bottom where he's popped up a little bit higher to see if he can get the mouse to get onto it. So other than being a bottom bait, it's identical to what John's got, and I need a new knife.
So you're using soft braid, I'm using stiff braid.
Are you using stiff?
Yeah, so there's a fair bit of difference to
Oh.
what we're doing. And
I thought you had the supple braid on.
we're doing pretty opposite things
Oh.
along the same line, but you had the big fish and I've had nothing but little guys.
Well, there you go.
You know what Clint's problem is? He's using a method feeder, it's not a cage. Been a while, eh?
Yeah. At least 40 minutes.
A while, and Gordon got his fish, and then another big long break. Bound to use one at some point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this back out there without putting any more bait on. Didn't feel like a big fish. A lot of head shakes, right?
That's why I lost that. The one I had on. It was just head shake, head shake, head shake, head shake.
No good to fight another one, but damn. What's funny is Goldie's over there doing whatever he's doing. He obviously didn't hear us. So now he's gonna come back over and be like, hey, I lost one. He's not gonna believe us. So he looks at the footage.
Yeah.
Well, this episode went fairly well for John and Goldie. No fish for me so far. I did take a run and lost a fish. I changed my rigs 3 times, switched over to corn, went to a pop-up, still no fish. I think I'll just stick to the basics next time I come here like I normally do, but because I was having trouble catching a fish. I thought I would change it up. And no more boilie in the cage. That's why John hasn't caught a fish in an hour. But that's all right. There's always tomorrow. So. Hey. And that's all she wrote.
Oh! That was a good fish too.
Yes, it was. I was looking that way too.